Hi, it's great to have you back. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you've been watching my other videos, you'll now know we've finished cell structure, and today we're going to move on to cell division in topic 1 of cell biology. I'm hoping the tips with linking words and exam questions are really helping you. In AQA GCSE biology, in cell division, you must know about chromosomes, mitosis and the cell cycle, and stem cells. Today we're going to cover chromosomes and mitosis and cell cycle. As we've learned, eukaryotes are either plant or animal cells. Here you can see a diagram of an animal cell. They have a nucleus, and the nucleus contains chromosomes. The chromosomes are made up of DNA, and in the body they are found in pairs. The human body has 23 pairs of chromosomes. The chromosomes have genes. The genes are responsible for different features such as eye colour, hair colour, height and many others. All eukaryote cells divide either by mitosis or meiosis, which we will look at in another video. In mitosis, the cells divide by a cell cycle and they make new cells which are identical. When the cells divide by mitosis, they are used for growth and development. An example of this is a child developing into an adult. Used for repair, such as a cut which would make new cells to heal, and used for asexual reproduction, which we will look at in another video. Mitosis in the cell cycle, there are 3 stages. Stage 1 is to do with growth and DNA replication. Stage 2 is to do with division of the nucleus, and stage 3 is to do with complete division of the cells. Let's look at stage 1 to start off with. For stage 1, the growth section involves the cell growing. This means that there's an increase in subcellular structures, such as double the amount of ribosomes and double the mitochondria. DNA replication involves the doubling of DNA. So for stage 1, the cell grows. That means there's an increase in subcellular structures, such as increase in mitochondria and increase in ribosomes. For DNA replication means there's an increase in DNA. In stage 2, each set of chromosomes is pulled to each end of the cell, and the nucleus divides. In stage 3, the cell divides completely and 2 daughter cells are formed. Here, the cytoplasm divides and the cell membrane divides to form the 2 daughter cells. So to recap, in stage 2, the chromosomes are pulled apart, the nucleus divides. In stage 3, the cell completely divides into 2 daughter cells. Let's now move on to exam questions. Question 1. Cells contain structures given below. So we have chromosomes, gene and nucleus. List these 3 structures in size of order, starting with the smallest first. And this is worth 2 marks. So let's think back. We have a cell. Inside a cell we have a nucleus. Inside the nucleus we have the chromosomes, and on top of the chromosomes we have the genes. So the cell is the biggest. Next comes the nucleus. Next comes the chromosome. And lastly comes the gene. So smallest would be the gene. Next one would be the chromosome, and the largest here would be the nucleus, worth our 2 marks. Question 1, part 2, worth 1 mark. The cell contains genetic material. Draw a ring around the correct answer to complete the sentence. And the sentence is, the genetic material is made up of. Whenever we see genetic material, we should always think of DNA. So our answer for 1 mark would be DNA. Question 2, when an organism grows, new cells are produced by cell division. What type of cell division happens to produce new body cells? Tick 1 response. This is worth 1 mark. The options are differentiation, meiosis and mitosis. If we think back to differentiation, this is to do with specialized cells. So when a cell differentiates, it becomes a specialized cell. Meiosis we will still study. We looked at mitosis today. Our answer is mitosis. To help you remember mitosis from meiosis, if you remember the T, and because 1 cell divides into 2, remember the T for 2 to be in mitosis. The last question, worth 1 mark. Why can cancers grow very large? Tick 1 response. Cancer cells are specialized. Cell division is slow. Cell division is uncontrolled. The question is telling us that the cancer cells are growing, so that means there's some division happening, so we can use this response and this response, but not this response. It also tells us that they are growing large, very large, so that means they wouldn't be growing slowly. That means the division is happening very fast, which is making it grow. Thinking words for today. Whenever we think of carbohydrates, we should think of sugar. Whenever we think of sugar, we should think of energy. Whenever we think of energy, we should think of respiration and mitochondria. Whenever we think of protein, we should think of repair. We should think of growth. We should think of DNA. We should think of amino acids. Whenever we think of DNA, we should think of the nucleus. We should think of chromosomes. When we think of chromosomes, we should think of genes. When we think of genes, we should think of features. Thank you for watching. Join me for the next topic. Remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel.